Hello, coming at you alive from Mars with big news. I'm transitioning to different software. Anyway, we had videos and datapads to go over, so we gonna, that's what I promised. So high octane action right off the gates, I think one of the last ones. Maintenance safety, is that it?
Welcome to the UAC Maintenance Department. This video will provide you with the necessary tools and information to do your job efficiently and safely. A safe worker is a happy worker, and your safety is our #1 priority at UAC. Observe all signs and follow all procedures to keep you and your co-workers out of harm's way.
Easy to remember.
Cleanup is one of the most important aspects of what we do in maintenance. This phase of our job keeps everyone safe, and research has shown that working in a clean and toxic-free environment has a positive benefit on overall productivity. Power generation on Mars produces two byproducts, steam and green goo. We vent the steam all over the base through vents, floor grates, cleverly placed pipes, and pretty much any place else. The goo is a result of the MFS process reacting with core elements in the Martian soil. It is not radioactive, but it is quite toxic. Remove all toxic spills at once. Hazmat suits are the best way to protect yourself when a spill occurs. And if you happen to come in contact with the goo, report immediately to a medical station for a scrub down. After a few days in confinement, you should be ready to report back to work. Report any rule violations to your immediate supervisor. And don't forget to read your employee handbook for additional rules and information.
Oh man, I love it. Green goo. How generic is that? Very. Also, when you get in contact with green goo, it's not that it's toxic and you need to spend time in infirmary to have the medics check up on you to make sure that nothing's going wrong. No, you need to be put in isolation so that you don't infect and cross-contaminate others. Fantastic. However, we have a data of Nick Sadowaij, I presume. Hazmat.
This is the audio log of Nicholas Sedgway, member of UAC Mars.
Stop. What? Who? Sedgway? Could you spell it right? Your name is Sadowaij. Get it right.
This is the audio log of Nicholas Sedgway, member of UAC Mars Hazmat Response Team, dated October 1st, 2145. We have concluded that the Martian atmosphere is wreaking havoc on the exhaust valve seals in the standard number 5 disposal drums.
What atmosphere?
The engineers cannot explain the high level of contaminants in our internal atmosphere. The air scrubbers and filtration systems all seem to be operating at normal levels, yet a small layer of particulate is making it into the storage areas. That is what caused the lockdown yesterday.
I think we call it dust.
EAP Director Charles Hollis informs me that the personnel won't be harmed by these contaminants in the air, but we've seen that they do cause a corrosive reaction when introduced to the rubber compounds used in the storage systems. Effective immediately, all number 5 disposal drums must be locked away in at least a Class 2 rated transport medium. Assessment ends.
Right, so I presume what it all means is that some dirt from hell gets into their filters and breaks the parts, so they need conservation. I presume, because I mean, fucking... Oh, some dust breaks our seals, yeah, of course, whatever, maintenance. That's what the filters are for, to filter it out. Right then, green goo, very nice. And also... other things. We might have gone over our limit in the plasma rifle, so we're gonna run around with this, since the chain gun now is low on ammo again. So I said I'm transitioning, and like I said at the beginning of this playthrough, that I'm using OBS to record instead of Shadowplay, because maybe eventually I'll end up without that software. So that's a good alternative, and I started in familiarizing myself with it. I also, at some point, had to transition to a different ad block. Oh snap, they're behind me too. Good thing that I look behind, because you trust no one. I trust no one. You should trust no one as well. Different ad block, because it was fucking out on me. Like, it wasn't working. I usually blame it on the browser, because I hardly ever update it, because why would I? You only update things when they break, because what else are they improving with the updates? everything's working fine until they update it and it changes, right? So I thought maybe a software, well, browser update will help. It didn't. It kept fucking up. And it was fucking up, I'm pretty sure, because of the whole YouTube fight war on adblocks. And I'm not gonna tell you which one I was using, and I'm also not gonna tell you which one I switched to, but I made a switch, and it was a good switch. The thing is working very well, and I'm happy that it's working. So that's one thing. Well, that's the second thing actually, because now it's adblock on top of the recording software. It's clear? It's clear. Recording software. And the third thing that I'm gonna leave behind, hopefully, is my editing software. I was working with HitFilm, in the sense that I used HitFilm. It's not that they sponsored me in any way, don't think that. I'm too small for that yet, so far. I used HitFilm because it was free, it was quite intuitive, and it had a quote pro version, unquote, which required payment, of course, but offered some extra features, right? There are, in free versions, there are things behind paywall, obviously. And we're gonna be flooded by spiders from behind and blasted by Revenant from the front, I guess. Are you dead yet? Yes. Avoid rockets. Good. Now 50, close to pick up the double. Oh yeah, 360. Totally. Clear? Clear. Right then, HitFilm. Biggest issue right up front, it's free. Issues first. It's free. Pretty cool. Unfortunately, even though it's free, it requires you to have an account. Amazing, why would that be? Also, this is the green goo, I presume. From afar it looks blue, but what do I know? I'm just a man. Women are said to have better color perception. Also, you know, mantis shrimps or some other shrimps are told to have better color perception than women. So why aren't we consulting that with mantis shrimps anyway? Oh, and then there's a whole Revenant up close too. Right, good. That wasn't too bad. And I have no respect for software that requires you to create an account to use for free, or to first put in your credit card for a free trial so that you can forget about it and start paying anyway, right? It's predatory. That's not what you want. Simply put, there's a datapad here. I don't know what's on it. We're gonna see soon enough. So I hated that. It's a free software. Why would I need to make an account? So what do they need to track? Just because I use it for free. That's an issue. Issue with that also is that it's another username or email and password to keep track of. You could say, oh, just use a password generator or whatever was the thing. Oh, hey, also a rocket launcher. Password manager, and it will just randomize shit. Who remembers random strings of numbers? No one, of course. But also the point is that I at least, want to remember the things that I use, so I put in the brain effort and cost of metabolism to actually remember things. So at least there is that, I would say, for me. Now, those are rockets, I think? And shotgun rounds, which I don't need. Large medpacks, and I don't think I'll be able to avoid picking one up just to reach for the rocket launcher, so... Rocket launcher it is, 5. We're gonna have to use it up right away, otherwise we'll never get to use it. I don't know if it has lock on or if it's just area of effect, so... What's on the datapad then? Anthony Garza. No audio. Oh, also Nick Sadowaij. What's his email? I didn't check that. Michael Abrams' new rocket launcher. Tony, I'm sending you one of the new rocket launchers that we've received from the Marines. Please take some of the surplus toxic barrels lying around outside and blow them up. That doesn't get rid of it, it just sprays it on a larger area. You don't want that. And blow them up. Be careful not to hurt yourself. The area damage is much larger than previous rocket launcher models. It's not about the rocket launcher, it's about the rockets that you send out. Maybe you need to accommodate larger payload, so the tube would be bigger or something like that, because the propellant, the rocket engine, something. rocket-propelled grenade. So on top of the rocket, there's a grenade. Otherwise, it's just the engine, the propulsion. So more fuel, more weight, more thrust is required. Maybe, but then also maybe not. Not everything just needs to be a new model of the gun for new ammo. I mean, look at the market, right? All those extreme penetrators, plus Ps, they're doing fine in the weapons that already exist. Anyway, Michael Abrams, the other email. I put in... Oh, those are two separate words? That doesn't look like it. I put in a request for more rocket ammo. I didn't realize how many barrels we needed to destroy. Dude, you should be having incinerators. You should have incinerators to just burn it. Not rocket launch. I mean, you know, again, we've been through an incinerator minigame with the claw again. So there's that, the crane. There's that. You have an incinerator. You should be using that, not blowing things up with rocket launcher. You know what the danger is. The danger is you're gonna shoot yourself. You can't shoot yourself with an incinerator. Original message to Michael Mr. Abrams. Thank you for the rocket launcher. I will need. Oh my goodness. Only in video games, man. Dude, we need to get rid of these barrels. What do? I know. Let's use our rocket launchers. But I will need more than the pre-installed 5 rockets for it. We have quite a few barrels here that need to be destroyed. Also, how easy it is to defraud the funds. Like, you're gonna get sent 10 rockets and you're gonna say, oh yeah, I totally launched all 10 of them to get rid of the barrels, instead of selling 3 of them on the black market. Totally. Here and that need to be destroyed. You don't have that problem with an incinerator, I presume. Need to be destroyed. I've placed it on my new weapons rack for now, and I will begin destroying the barrels once I have more ammo. I've placed it on my new weapons rack. It's like his trophy case. It's so cute. He's dead now. Henry Varela. Okay, pump modification, Nicholas. I've redirected control for the main pump to the flow service terminal located on the maintenance platform above this area. If the main pump should crack or malfunction and cause a spill, the only way to shut it down would be from there. So why would you do it? Entry into the pump room would just be too dangerous. Oh, maybe that's the explanation. If you have any questions, please see me. Why not both though? Why not both? Why isn't it remotely controlled? Scott Johnson locked armaments. Did I miss a locker? Maybe. Mr. Sadowaj. I don't know what you said. I don't remember. Fuck you. I can fucking spell it right. I fear that the spelling should reflect the pronunciation, and pronunciation should be reflected by spelling. I fear that the rumors I've been hearing might actually be true. The other day someone from my team was clearing up a toxic spill in Delta, and they said they actually saw some sort of creature down there. He didn't know what it was, but it really scared him and got us thinking. We can't be too careful. I've looked some ammunition and combat armor in the cabinet by the monorail airlock door here in Sector 2. If you ever need to get in it, the code is 483, Scott. We'll see if I'll remember that. We'll see if I even find it. Oh, this sound seems like it misses high tones. Yeah, it sounds low quality. It's weird. Right. Remember to come back here. The door will probably not open again for me. Right then. What was I saying? Hit film. So if it's free but it requires an account or a credit card input, it's gonna be shit. It's a shitty practice. And I hated it because I needed to remember another password. What's worse is that the program does not update just through the program, right? If there is a message, oh, there is an update, you will just be able to hit the update and it will close, update, and then relaunch. Now we have to be speedy, and there it is. Fuck you! There's something else here, I think. Or maybe I'm wrong. I picked up the bottle. Keep going. Yeah, there is another revenant. I can hear him. He's probably next to the barrels for the added explosion. I'm helping with the Mars facility as well. I'm cleaning up. That's the barrels that the guy was supposed to clear out. I'm sure of it. Armor, don't really need that, but probably won't be able to get any more of it since we're in an area like this. Is there anything to explore? My gamer instincts take over and I look for things. Still have some oxygen, can't get up there. So there. Oh hey, there are stairs here. Of course there are. Oh, there's a door, and that's closed. I'm supposed to be here. Fuck. Oh, at least it's quickly shooting. Quick, the oxygen, there it is. And I didn't kill it still, or is it another one? Like high rate of fire is what I mean the rocket launcher has. Cool. Right, so we're out of ammo for this one. And we continue up the stairs. And oh, I picked up the armor, but I've picked up also the bottle of pills. That was that was premature. Because now I'm actually wounded and... low. More oxygen, that's helpful. No medkits here though. That looks like a loading screen. As long as it closes behind me and pressurizes. Loading screen is good enough. The recycling plant is key to survival on Mars, processing waste products into usable resources. Sector 2 primary something or another. Not fast enough. The computers today, man, just too quick for us mortals. Was there another otherworldly, ghostly Betrugger laugh? Maybe. Right. Free account. The program didn't update from the program. Every time you had to close the program and then log into the website to download the new installer. Which is shit design. Hated it. Pretty shit, but like I said, unfortunately the program had some benefits like being free, being intuitive, and having quite a few options. So it was fine when it lasted. So it started as HitFilm Express, being the free option, and there was HitFilm Pro as the pro option, as the paid option, obviously. But then they made another update, and it stopped being Express. It just started being the thing. Man, 20 too many. Let's try not to waste it yet. So they stopped making it HitFilm Express for the unpaid version. They just went with HitFilm, and then the paid version was Pro, I think, because I wasn't tracking that. I only tracked what was relevant to me. So what does this datapad have? Jeffrey, is it? Jeffrey Moen. No audio logs, but user emails though. Varela. Pump function. The main waste processing unit here is in Sector 1 is running at a higher pressure level than it was rated for. I'm very concerned about the stability of the whole system. One fault or stress fracture in any of the lines could cause doom for the whole mechanism. This processing system here was never designed to process that much waste, but they keep shipping it to us. We urgently need a new pump here before this one fails. Regards. Mr. Moen, it is very important that you remember to store toxic waste barrels in their proper location, which is outside of the base apparently. Having volatile substances so close to where people work is very dangerous, especially around doorways and narrow passages. And that's true. If one of those barrels exploded, it could cause a lot of damage and someone might be seriously hurt or worse, killed. Please address this problem immediately. Brandenburg, right. See, the issue is, how the fuck are you having explosive barrels? What the fuck is in the barrels that it explodes? And why are people shooting them on top of that? Why are there explosive barrels strewn around the base? Toxic waste is one thing, only once it's the container is ruptured and they... Alright, there's a thing to click. The container is ruptured and the contents spill and actually get in contact with people, reactivate. Oh, but sugar.
Making progress, are we?
Yeah.
And in such a hurry to find us, to find me. There's no need to rush.
Look at this, too much credit.
Everywhere, and everything here is mine. We thank you for alerting the fleet, for warning them. You're such a fool. They're racing here, racing to us, and we are waiting.
You're clipping through the glass.
Waiting for them to fall into their worst nightmare. They will join my legion, and with their ships, I will bring this hell to Earth. You won't live to see it. And you will die long before you have a chance to warn them.
So are you piloting the ships? Are you gonna pilot the ships? What's going on? Oh, it's fighting here. I mean, one was crawling on the window right just a moment ago. Why did it need to spawn next to it, the glass, and then break the window? Am I gonna have to climb through here as well? Because the door is closed? Hey, bitch. There we go. Fine. More. And more imps too. At least not revenants, I guess, but we've got the power to deal with them if need be. Yep, door doesn't open. We did lose some health though, fortunately, but not that much. Right then. One more. Somewhere. There we go. There we go. How much ammo have I got left? 324 shots. Alright then. Armor. Nah, leave it. We don't need to waste that. How do we... Oh, on those pumps, I guess. Ah, too slow. This is not an elevator, by the way. Good enough, okay.
Air filtration system offline. Toxicity level increasing.
Yeah, bro, in fact...
Nothing left for you but a slow death as your lungs fill with toxic gases.
Yes, an entire facility is gonna be filled up with toxic gases in 5 minutes because of air filtration issue. Like, imagine cooking to death because your air conditioning went out 5 minutes ago. Right, which way? Any? Is there a door here? Yes. Oh, yes, there is. This one's green, so it looks like a progress. Oh, there we go. At least this one. So now we know. Right then. Express and Visual. So they dropped Express. It was just hit film, and then they updated the program again, and it was just every time. And it was just worse. Oh snap! Calm down. Something big is coming. No, it was small actually. Are we done? Now we can think about coming back to get that armor. Actually, if I do that, I'll break my legs. That's what I should do. There we go, and I can pick up some health too. 8 out of 10. That's reasonable. That's effective, efficient. Yeah. Come on. There we go. So the newest version has like color-coded buttons and bigger numbers for some sampling and bit rates and shit. And you know how it is. I don't know if you know the saying, the better is the enemy of the good. So if it has more options and higher numbers, then it's definitely better. So I didn't mind updating, and also the color-coded icons. That was cool.
Due to the threat of external contamination.
Reactivate.
Exit doors sealed.
Ah, snap. Reactivate air filtration one way or another. So more maintenance. 483 was it? Is that it? Yes. Ammo, yes. All ammo is fine. I've got the armor. So this is the issue right now, is it? Oh, rockets. There were rockets here? Fine. There's the rocket thing. I can reload the rockets. We're going with plasma still. No, we're going with rockets. Otherwise we're not gonna have any play out of this. Unfortunately, of course, just like I said, you only update the program just because it started to break, not because the new options are actually valuable right now. There we go. Not because the new options are actually valuable right now. And the new version wasn't. Ah, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, this was this close. Eat shit. We should keep it for some other enemies. Right now it's a bit of an overkill. Watch out for the explosive barrels and also toxins. Maybe not. Ah, Revenant, just like I was talking about. I can't stand here. That's a bad choice. Front clear. Oh. Head. I got both? Yes. Okay. Armor. Could consider. Also used up ammo. Clips. Good. Oh. Perfect. There we go. Yes, the newest version was kinda fucking shit actually. So what the problem is, it starts boots up for way longer. It fails to properly boot up when you select a new project. It crashes more often. It takes up storage room when you're adding clips to and whatever media. Huh? That was a sound. When you're adding media to the timeline, because it has to conform things and 20 megabytes of audio, if not that. It takes more storage and more time to conform than a video file, which is fucking ridiculous. Oh, hello. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Fortunately, there is a shelf that gives me cover. Does it have many options? Or will it always blow me with rockets? It will prioritize rockets. Yeah, very smart. I hope it will blow up itself one day. That probably won't happen because I always take fights at a distance.
Danger level yellow.
Oh, yellow, not green.
Level detected.
For the color of the thing. I can shoot them down. Right, something is yelling at me still from somewhere. I think they're trying to get me from behind. That's you know what kind of tactic that is. Right. So this guy opened this door? No, it's just a monster closet. Is the voice saying mama? As in, you know, call back to the spider boss? Maybe it's gonna be a regular enemy soon enough. Because we're getting stronger guns and it's gonna be easier to dispatch enemies. Oh, snap. Yeah, cool. Dropping 60 rounds into a fat ass is not good enough to kill it. One thing, probably grenades. Anyway, it's beeping now. That can't be good. Right. I should have used the grenades since they were laying here. Oh, talking about grenade, maybe I'll still be able to use them. Oh, snap. Did it blow up because of the corpse? Did it hit the corpse or did it hit the revenant? Are we good? No. That was suboptimal, actually. Get the grenades. There weren't grenades? Oh well, probably shotgun rounds. Fuck it. We have plenty of grenades anyway. It's good to use them sometimes, maybe. Which way are we going? I lost faith in that editing software after the last thing that happened. Like I said, it takes up storage to work on files, and if it crashes during conforming them, it will keep the temporary files. And I also complained before about, for some reason, having very little storage on the main drive, or at least at the drive where the program is installed, so it's constant struggle. I tried to conform an audio file. It crashed. Nice. It crashed. It kept the temporary files. It made it so that I've got less storage. I had to move more files, try it again. It crashed again. I had to move more files and try again. And it failed to conform the file anyway. So I went back to... Oh, snap, that's a number. I went back to... Ah, snap. Fuck you, dude. Is the fence not permeable to bullets? It's fucking chain link. Come the fuck on. Now we're low on health and 90 armor still out of 125. Because that's how this works. Yeah, the armor is very good apparently, considering that, you know, you're not getting hurt. Well, I take that back. The armor is very good because it doesn't break when it's being shot. Problem is you're breaking underneath it. And the armor is supposed to protect you, not itself. Fuck, so right, that's closed. Vent lethal gas first. Oh, health. I was thinking about that. Very good. I'm gonna have to reload that. Yeah, so smartly I thought, yeah, probably the next version is gonna be problematic, so I'm gonna keep the previous one until everything works out fine. And good that I did, because it didn't work out fine. Like I said, it was crashing and I had to edit the latest video in the previous version. Also, I thought, oh, it's been quite some time now, maybe I'm not getting any update info, so I should check the website and try to download the newest version. So I begrudgingly logged back in and looked at their products again, because that's how it works. And there are issues. So first off, like I said, the previous version was the version where they stopped selling you the program. They started letting you subscribe to have access to this program. So that's anti-consumer, of course. Now that I've logged in, there was no free option anymore. There was no free option anymore by default. And when I went in to compare versions, because there's a still option, so you're able to be an informed client. It's kind of necessary. There is a comparison between the most paid option, the lightly paid option, and the free option. And there is an option to download the paid versions. Those are buttons that work. Meanwhile, free doesn't have a button that will take you to the download anymore. So cool, great. Not only that. Some time ago there was also a problem because, like I said, it's free program, though you need to have an account. And through that account they verify that you've got a licensed product, meaning you need to be online for the product to verify so that you can use it. Oh, so there's more chain gun ammo, and we'll get there eventually, I think. Oh, that's what it is. Event containment, yes. What did I get stuck on? There's another. How many imps are in my walls? Of course. There's gonna be a fourth one. Please, let there be a fourth one. There wasn't enough jokes about that yet. Only 3. Ah, how disappointed am I. Dude, my disappointment is immense.
Is immeasurable.
And my day is ruined.
And my day is ruined.
You have to be perpetually online to use the program, or so it would seem. One way or another, some time ago, their servers fucked up and you didn't have access to your program. It couldn't verify, it couldn't authorize the license, so it was just not working. So that's great. That's great. Amazing. From owning the software to subscription, from perpetual license and ownership to renting, from free version to only paid version. Brr! Boy, am I doing poorly, huh? Which way now? Any. Uh-huh. Avoid rocket. Oh, it's trucking. It's trucking. Nice. They're also slow missiles. That's weird. And of course, from properly working to broken. So I decided it's their final straw, and I'm not gonna use that anymore. I'm gonna have to transition to some other prosumer software. So eventually I did. I pirated one of the newest version of one of the prosumer software to start familiarizing myself and getting used to learning. And this episode might be edited on that. Hopefully everything will work out fine. But yeah, it definitely does lack some intuitiveness and ease of use, and also, of course, my own familiarity with it. But hoping for the best. The very latest version that I was planning on getting ended up not only being filled with viruses, where my anti-malware software was beeping all about, but also it came up with info that this version will not work properly on my on my Windows version. So even though I allowed some viruses in, quickly enough it all failed to provide, so I managed to get rid of it all and just went one version back. And fingers crossed that it won't just suck dick. I can already tell you that the media import goes way smoother. Yeah, whatever you are saying. Media import goes way smoother, so at least there's that. It might just be the right choice. Right then, Thanks for watching, hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully we will see each other in something I edit for you for free. In the meantime, of course, interact with this video and every other video on my channel, preferably by watching and sharing it with your friends. Check out the RGB rave underneath the video around the like and subscribe button. Oh snap. It was an introduction of a new enemy. It's Beelzebubs, you know, Lord of the Flies. The children, the book, the fly, Beelzebub, the Lord of Flies. I think there's a connection here. And if you don't like the content, it's entirely your fault. You'll be served bad content, you won't own it, and you'll be happy about it.